So preliminary survey is divided into three parts: engineering survey, hydrological survey, and geological survey. Recognition survey समझला? Any doubt in this? Can reply in the chat box. Shall we go further? Any difficulty? The preliminary survey is carried out by experienced supervision with modern instruments, which is done for 1 or 2 months, or it may be done for 1 or 2 years. Depending upon the size of the project, this survey is to be carried out. This survey is carried out in 3 stages: engineering survey, hydrological survey, geological survey. The first type is engineering survey. In this engineering survey, various types of surveys are carried out, as you have studied in the surveying subject. You have studied plane table survey, traverse survey by using theodolite. Plane table survey is done by using plane table, and various accessories you have used. Aerial and photographic survey that you have studied. The aim of this survey is to prepare a contour map of the site of the reservoir. So for this, various modern instruments are used, like plane table, other than this, theodolite or total station. Sometimes auto levels are used to take the levels of the ground. Dumpy level may be used. So modern instruments may be used, like total station. Some aerial and photographic surveys are carried out. Traverse survey is done. So from this, we prepare the contour map of the area of the reservoir. त्यावरनं तुम्ही सर्वेमध्ये वेगवेगळे तुम्ही RLs calculate करता by using various methods: height of instrument method, rise and fall method. You calculate the different RLs of the areas at different locations. By calculating the RLs, you prepare the contour map. Contour intervals given contour map तुम्ही draw करता. From that contour map, you decide whether there is the area is having steeping gradient, or it may be having plain gradient, rolling terrain, slope of the ground. You decide. From that, you get the capacity of the reservoir, how much the water is stored, depth of the reservoir, catchment area of the catchment, depth, storage capacity of the reservoir can be calculated. By using some modern instruments and by carrying out different types of surveys, this type of surveys are carried out to prepare a contour map of the area. Contour methods like block contouring, radial contouring. Any one method is used to prepare a contour of the area. Contour map is prepared of that location where that dam is to be built, or reservoir is to be located. Dam is to be finalized. From this contour map, you get the actual ground level, what is the how the slope is there, undulations are there, where is the steep slope or flat surface there, or plane surface is there. From the RLs, you can get the idea of the ground level. In this engineering survey, you may get this information from the contour map. Water spread किती झाले आहे, how much the water is covered in that area, how much the water is spreaded in that catchment area, capacity of reservoir किती है, reservoir capacity, its discharge, flow of the river, discharge through river, how much the water is stored, levels of the water, suitable dam site कुठे लोकेट करायचं ते कंटूर मॅपवरनं आपल्याला एक आयडिया येते. Site for the waste wear and outlets, site for the wear outlets in case of high flood. How to decide the spillway location, whether it will be located within the dam or outside the dam. Arrangement of the lines of the communication system, transportation system, transportation of the material from one place to another place, from one place to another place, or from the market site to at the site of dam location where dam is to be built. And map of the area which shows the land property to be surveyed. किती land property आपल्याला survey करावं लागेल. The area property adjoining to that dam site, how much the area is covered by that particular cities or villages. Then from that we can draw the curves like area elevation curve, storage elevation curve can be drawn. From that you get the storage capacity of the reservoir. You don't curves there. You can draw area elevation curve and storage elevation curve. These are the two types of curves which are drawn to determine the capacity of the reservoir. Capacity किती आहे रिझर्वायरची ते त्या या कर्ववरनं त्याला कॅल्क्युलेट करता येते. बिफोर दॅट यू हॅव टू प्रिपेअर अ कंटोर मॅप. कंटोर मॅप तुम्हाला बनवावं लागेल. पहिल्यांदा सर्वे करावा लागेल त्यासाठी. इट मे बी बाय युझिंग दिस सर्वेइंग इंस्ट्रुमेंट लाईक ऑटो लेवल, डम्पी लेवल, हेडोलाइट, or by using other modern instruments like protostation, or by aerial and photographic survey. You have to prepare a contour map. From that contour map, that will give the water which is spreaded in that area, capacity of the reservoir, site for the dam, site for waste pair and outlets, arrangement of the lines of communication, transportation system to be provided, land property to be surveyed, and area elevation curve and storage elevation curve are drawn. That is drawn from this contour map. That is done in the engineering survey. समजलं engineering survey? Then hydrological survey. Hydrological survey, in that hydrological data is collected. How much the amount of water is available at the site for storage from the hydrological data, that we have to calculate the amount of water that will be required for supplying water to particular city or town, availability of the water for storage that may be required for supplying water to particular town for water supply purpose or irrigation purpose. So hydrological survey of the catchment area is done to collect data for determining the availability of water for the reservoir. Availability of water किती आहे त्या ठिकाणी लेवल ऑफ वॉटर किती आहे, हाईस्ट फ्लड लेवल किती आहेत इन द रिझर्वायर, minimum water level, day storage level, normal water level, highest flood level. That data is recorded. Then velocity of the water, then pressure, water pressure, hydrostatic pressure. So this data is recorded. This information is collected in this hydrological survey. So in this data is useful for studying the runoff pattern कसा आहे, रेनफॉल किती आहे तिथे त्या एरियामध्ये, त्या रिझर्व एरियामध्ये रेनफॉल किती होते, मॅक्झिमम रेनफॉल थ्रूआउट द इयर इन द रेनी सीझन, हाऊ मच द डेप्थ ऑफ रेनफॉल इज देयर, देन हाऊ मच द runoff pattern कशी आहे, yield किती आहे, to estimate the yield of the reservoir. Then maximum discharge किती आहे, discharge is measured in cumex, maximum discharge to that river, that is also calculated. Determination of hydrograph of worst flood to determine spillway capacity and its spillway capacity and capacity of the reservoir. It's determined from the hydrograph. These are the data which is collected in this hydrologic survey. समजला हायड्रोलॉजिकल सर्वे, डिफरन्स बिटवीन इंजिनिअरिंग सर्वे. इंजिनिअरिंग सर्वेमध्ये आपण काय करतो, डिफरंट सर्वेज आर कॅरीड आउट अँड कंट्रोल मॅप इज प्रिपेअर्ड. फ्रॉम दॅट यू गेट द capacity of the reservoir, water spread over that area. From that hydrological survey you get the information related to runoff, depth of rainfall, to estimate the yield, maximum discharge through that river. This hydrological information is collected in this hydrological survey. समजला? नाही समजलं तर रिप्लाय द्या चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये. यू कॅन आस्क द चॅट बॉक्स or you can unmute yourself. If any difficulty you can ask. Shall we go further? Any difficulty? Please reply. In third stage, geological or exploration survey is done. In this stage, geological features are studied like faults, fissures, or any cracks present in that area in the reservoir site. That is studied. Type of soil, that is decided. Survey inspection and surface mapping is done. Subsurface exploration, surface investigation or surface mapping is done. Then subsurface exploration is done. You are studying the geotechnical engineering. Subsurface exploration. In surface investigation, you take the different trial pits by using some cone penetration methods, SPT, cone penetration test, standard cone penetration test, or some plate load test to check the bearing capacity of the soil. Bearing capacity test is taken. Then in the subsurface exploration, the different types of surveys are carried out in that seismic refraction method, electrical resistivity methods. These are the subsurface exploration is done to study the various ground features above the ground level and below the ground surface. On the surface and below the surface, subsurface. This various type of surveys are carried out. त्यामध्ये इलेक्ट्रिकल रेजिस्टिव्ह मेथड आहे टू गेट द डाटा ऑफ दी सॉइल कंडिशन, टाइप ऑफ सॉइल कुठला आहे, त्यानंतर टाइप ऑफ रॉक कुठला आहे, हार्श डाटा कुठे अवेलेबल आहे, डेप्थ ऑफ हार्श डाटा बिलो द ग्राउंड सरफेस, डेप्थ ऑफ वॉटर टेबलची डेप्थ कुठपर्यंत आहे, द डेप्थ, whether it is available near to the ground surface or whether it is available at greater depth of water table is decided. Subsurface exploration which gives the water tightness of the basin, the water tightness, if any leakage is there at the base of the dam, base of the reservoir, at the basin of the reservoir, whether percolation occurs or not, type of soil and that area, stability of the foundation for the dam is decided, whether settlement of the foundation will occur, stability of the foundation is decided, whether the dam gets safe against sliding, overturning or crushing, that is observed. Faulty structure in the basin is observed, faults or cracks present in the basin in that catchment area, in the reservoir basin, that is decided. Type and depth of the overburden pressure, with our extra overburden pressure आहे का, type of depth of the overburden pressure of the soil, that is decided. Groundwater condition कसे आहे, म्हणजे depth of water table, कुठला डेप्थ water table, at what depth water table is available, then location of the quarry sites for the construction material. On construction of the dam, we require different types of stones of various sizes. So location of the quarry sites nearby to the dam site, that is studied. These are the various information is collected in the geological survey. From the geologist, or who is the expert in the geologist who survey this, who collect this information regarding the geological features. All this data is collected, it is recorded. So these are the three types of surveys which are carried out in this preliminary survey: engineering survey, hydrological survey and geological survey. So after this preliminary survey, third final stages, final survey, detailed survey is done, detailed investigation is done. In that, detailed project report is prepared from the preliminary survey. After preliminary survey, only few sites are selected for further consideration. In this type of survey, the detailed survey is done, actual estimates are prepared for various selected sites for the reservoir or dam. The detailed report is prepared, estimation, funds required for the project, final project data, that is prepared, detailed design of the various storage structures are prepared in the drawing office, in the design office. मैं actual design में कुठल्या type से dam select करायचा है, it may be gravity dam, concrete gravity dam, or it may be buttress dam, or it may be arch dam, or it may be earthen dam, or it may be composite dam. The type of dam is selected. After selection of the dam, the actual design is worked out, detailed design is carried out, and from that you get the total funds required, cost of construction, that is worked out. Then various merits and demerits are studied. Which type of site is more advantageous, which gives more uh, benefits. That is that site is selected. And finally, the only one site is finalized for that site. The site which fulfills all the criteria, factors, topographical features, geological conditions, then uh, whether it is economical or not, from the various considerations, roadway width, spillway location. So one site is finalized. After finalizing the one site for the reservoir and dam, the detailed design is carried out. In the detailed design, the different drawings are made. In that, major drawings are prepared. In that submission drawing, hmm, the detailed design of the that dam structure is made, and cost required for completion of the project, that is worked out. Estimating is done. So this is the data which is collected in the detailed survey of the command area, type of suitable dam, various trial pits or boring methods which is to be carried out at dam site. That is decided. Various types of boring methods, auger boring, percussion boring. Say boring method, say to know the actual ground conditions, to know the type of soil, characteristics of the soil. This type of boring methods are which are carried out at the dam site. Detailed report is prepared. Detailed drawings are made by using AutoCAD, different softwares, or estimation is done by estimating softwares. Design of the structures, which is done by using various type of softwares. There may be analysis and design is done by using uh, various type of design software. Details of the people comes under influence, hmm, where after construction of the before construction of dam structure, whether the area or property of the land which come under that nearby to this dam site come under, which comes under the influence, what will be the effect on that on the people residing at the dam site. You have to make the provision of the rehabilitation of the people, villages during construction of the dam. Or is there any sedimentation problem in the existing area, that to for that sedimentation survey is to be carried out. Availability of the material nearby to the site, quarry sites nearby to the dam site, that are that information is collected. Quantity of material available, right, depending upon the type of dam, whether it may be earthen dam or concrete gravity dam. Earthen dam is there, you may require or clay, silt, gravel, boulders, rubble, etc. And concrete gravity dam असेल तर you require cement, sand, aggregate, uh, admixtures, steel, timber or other material which is required for construction of the dam. So all this data is collected in detailed survey, detailed investigation is done, gauging of the river. त्यामध्ये to gauging of river means to collect the data regarding the flow of the water, velocity of the water, discharge through that river, highest flood level, minimum water level. So gauging is done. Gauging of the river is done by various methods. Discharge through river is calculated. So these are the various types of surveys that we have seen. समझला? Any difficulty in this? First is reconnaissance survey, preliminary survey, and detailed survey. These are the three stages of surveys which are carried out in while planning a site for reservoir. In the exam, they may ask what are the surveys which are carried out for the selecting the site for reservoir. To write this all these three types of the surveys. In that, should write reconnaissance survey, preliminary survey, detailed survey. You have to write each survey in detail: reconnaissance survey, preliminary survey and its parts, engineering survey, hydrological survey, geological survey. Then in detailed survey, how the data is collected, which data is to be collected in detailed survey, that you have to write in detail. Then points to be collected or points to be considered for the site selection of the reservoir. Which are the points? Stable foundation for the dam should be available after construction of the dam. It should not fail. Dam should not fail against sliding, overturning, or crushing. The stability of the foundation should be finalized. There should be stability, should be ensured. Stability of the foundation of the reservoir. At the selected site, the river valley should be narrow so that the length of the dam may be short. Narrow valley should be selected so that length of the dam may be minimized. So if the river valley is narrow, if it is broad, the length of the dam may increase. त्यामुळे काय होईल? Cost of the dam construction will increase. Material required for dam construction will increase. So the dam sites should be selected in such a way that river valley should be selected such a way that should be narrow enough and it should fulfill the requirement objectives of the dam construction. Length of the dam should be short and depending upon the purpose it is served. The objective should be fulfilled, whether it is required for supplying water to particular city or town, for supplying water to for industries, for generation of electricity, and for irrigation purpose. It should serve these various purposes. Then the reservoir basin should be watertight. There should not be any cracks, fissures in the reservoir basin. There is no loss of water due to percolation. Percolation झाल्यामुळे काय होईल? There is a decrease in the water level. Water will not be stored. Percolation किंवा permeability जास्त असेल seepage, then there may be chances of dam failure. This is the third point. Fourth point is reservoir basin should not be submerged valuable land properties. तर एखादं valuable land असेल, property असेल, which has more importance, but तो site select करायचं नाही. That should not be under this reservoir basin. Such a site should not be selected. Valuable properties should not be submerged. Fifth point is the tributaries which carry high content of sediment or silt should be avoided. म्हणजे ज्या नद्या ट्रिब्युटरी म्हणजे काय द स्मॉल रिव्हर विच मीट टू दी लार्ज रिव्हर that is called is the area that area is known as tributaries where the small river meet the large river. So while flowing of the water it will carry the large amount of silt or sediment. म्हणजे sediment म्हणजे काय the soil particles debris म्हणा त्यामुळे काही trees or grass. While flowing of the water it will carry high amount of sediment. So that such site should be avoided. That is the river or the area where the content of the sediment is more. That site should be avoided. And the site should be in a such a that optimum storage capacity is available. Storage capacity should be more. That is required for irrigation, water supply purpose. Optimum storage should be available. And site should be accessible by road or railways. It should be reachable from various transportation systems. It is easily accessible to carry materials or goods from one location to another location. And construction materials should be available nearby areas. This is the various points which are considered for the site selection of the reservoir. समझला? Any difficulty in this? So everyone give attendance in the chat box. काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे का यामध्ये? Any difficulty in this? These are the various points which are considered for site selection of the reservoir. Next lecture we will see the area elevation curve and capacity elevation curve for reservoir site.